Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri BB, and we're going to do the second sacred geometry message of the day. But it's going to be a self-actualization spread, and I never even defined what self-actualization meant. It's my interpretation of it is that you're being who you really are supposed to be. Who are you actually supposed to be? You're finding that out. That's part of it. Becoming into union, getting into union with yourselves. You're actually understanding who you are. You're actually understanding your place in the world. You're actually understanding what your gifts are. You're actually understanding whatever it is you're trying to understand. Pretty much that's what this spread is for. And it will help you to understand who you are actually supposed to be. We have so many things running at us. If you're watching TV, you gotta have the weave, and you gotta have the body, and you gotta have the money, and you gotta have this and that, and don't get sick, or you gotta have all that medicine and this, that, and that. You gotta have the right education. You gotta have the right complexion for protection. You gotta have all of that stuff if you're watching TV. Then you gotta think about what the men want. The men want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and you might not even be in. You might be at L, or you might be at Z, or it's just a whole bunch. It's just a whole bunch. Most of it is a mind game. It's a total mind game, and I can honestly say for myself, until I got to this side of the fence, I hate that I even was caught up in that. Who you are is really good enough. And if the people who don't, if you're not in the whatever the in crowd is in, that's good. You don't want to be in the in crowd with them. Normally the in crowd has drama, because people are always competing to stay in the in crowd. Is that what you want to do all your life? Compete? To be in something that don't really even mean nothing? Once you realize you win? Just saying. But anyway, let me get into that. Wasn't part of the reading. But I guess it is. I'm channeling it. It's coming out my mouth, because this was not what I was going to be talking about. But self-actualization is a journey. I guess the part what I was saying earlier was part of the reading. Because when you're young, you don't know who you really are. You don't know. Your parents are telling you, you should do this, you should do that. Your friends want you to do what they're doing, and if you do decide what you want to do, it's always somebody saying, no, I don't want you to do that. Why do you want to do that? Those kind of things. And that's what throws a lot of people off of their journey. I can speak for myself. I knew as a kid I wanted to be a musician, and it was a couple of other things I wanted to do. And the minute I said I wanted to be a musician, no, you can't be no musician, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. Didn't do it. In my late 30s, I went back to college, and I have a degree in music. And I am happy about it. If I had done this earlier, I would probably be fine, because I was, doing part of what I was created to do. A lot of people think you're created to just do one thing, and that's not necessarily true. I'm an educator. I'm a musician. I know how to do these readings. I'm intuitive. It's a lot of things that but it didn't get until I got to this side of my life where I'm understanding how all of those things go together. Somebody made a comment to me earlier this week. Was it earlier this week? Yeah, earlier this week. you should be using your gifts. I just had to laugh at them. You know, some people don't understand your gifts. And those are people that are in the 3D world. I'm using spiritual gifts. The world doesn't understand spiritual gifts, unfortunately. But this channel is to help you not develop them, but understand them. I can't help you develop your gifts. That's something between you and the higher power, the divine. But anyway, let me cut these cards. And let's do this self-actualization spread. I am going to spread them out like I did before. I kind of liked that, what I did the other video. I'm just going to pick 4 cards. I'm going to pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Picking 4 cards. There are no, excuse me, I had some coffee earlier. There are no reversals or anything, so this, you know, well, it might be. Let me see. Does this? Yeah, they do have reversals in here. But anyway, the first card is where we are, because I'm reading this for me. This message is for, I'm including myself in this message. I have not done any I have not read for myself this morning. I slept in today. And it is now almost 2 o'clock. I think I've been up for like 2 hours. Out the bed in 2 hours. This is my day of walking around in my pajamas. So if you see, you can't see them, I got on my red lounging pajamas. But anyway, let's keep it going. Where are we today? Right now, duality. Let's see what that says. Polarity and separation. We feel like we're separated from the world. And I was just talking about this. Let me read the whole thing. Separation from the natural world and our own nature has been the guiding force of civilization for a very long time. Polarity and division have manifested as dichotomy, prejudice, and opposition. This pretense of otherness and separation has left modern humans disconnected from themselves and has left many with constant tension, fear, and hopelessness. This card speaks to understanding and releasing feelings of separation, grief, or fear. There are times in our lives when feelings of separateness and isolation overwhelm our sense of serenity and wholeness. A place for grief exists in the healing process. So long as we understand that it is part of the movement toward healing and it does not become a stuck place of pain and suffering. So it's okay at times to go through some things, but you can't you can't have two sides. It should be all together. You need to release being separate, staying in grief, and being fearful. As long as you stay in that energy, you're going to be two-sided. You're going to be divided. There is a time for you to be in grief. Because grief will help you heal. But you need to understand, after you get out of that grief, you got to get out of that so you can keep it moving forward. So that's where somebody is right now. Somebody is in that. You need to look at why you're divided and see how, because you're divided, how is that helping you in your life? Whether it's a personal relationship or work relationship or relationship with yourself. Because a lot of times the issues are with us. Alright. That's where you are right now. But let's move in. When you move your inward journey, and this is an action, medicine wheel. Interesting. Healing. The medicine wheel is healing. Connection to nature. Man, I should have left those other cards out because it was the Sri Yantra. It was the extended or expanded Sri Yantra. The medicine wheel is healing. Medicine wheels and medicine shields are traditional ceremonial tools of native people. They act as containers of sacred space, and they are a means of connecting with spirit. They embody the symbolism of the circle, often use the equilateral cross and the square, and commonly employ animal and elemental totems as icons of protection and connectedness. You don't feel connected over here, but this is helping you. That's the action you need to take. You need to use this medicine wheel to reconnect with yourself so that you're not divided. This card offers a view of nature as a medicine wheel and asks you to remember your absolute connection to nature and the continuous movement and flow of the seasons and heavens. Viewing ourselves as separate from nature leads to our alienation and loneliness. Got to get out of this. This will help you not alienate yourself and feel lonely. Somebody's feeling lonely. That's interesting. You will find comfort and psychic protection in viewing time and circumstances as part of the natural progression of life. Remember that you are part of all that is, one with God and not separate. So you and the divine are together, are connected. It's not you and then him or them or her or however you view it. You're all one. Interesting. Each molecule of your being is a spark of energy and light that connects with every other energetic particle in a way that speaks of unity and oneness with everything in the universe. Viewed in this way, you see clearly that you are never alone, always loved, and always protected. We all are one. Even though I've never seen any of you all that are watching this video or will watch this video, we're all connected one way or the other way, shape, or form. Our energies are all connected. We're not separate. But the world will have you believe that we are. That's why we having these issues that we having if you turn on the TV. I don't turn on the TV. The only time I look at TV is when I'm at somebody else's house. I don't watch it. And I still get the messages on this darn phone. But anyway, this is an action. This connecting to nature, that's an action. This is movement. You got to move. This is movement out of this alienating yourself. This is a movement. And this is your inward. This is what you need to do inwardly. Now, this is another movement card coming up right now. This is the movement, your journey into the world. That is invoking the infinite. I think we've had this card before. We have, but I can't remember what it is right now. Healing and renewal. Look at that. Once you go within and understand that you are one and not, get rid of feeling that, you're alienated, it's you and them. You go within and heal yourself for that. Understand that. Use the medicine wheel to get out of this duality energy. You will be healing and you will be able to heal and renewal. That's how you will come out to the world. Because that's what this card is for. This card is another movement. And the figure 8 was received as a healing symbol. And research into its healing effects is ongoing. Lying on its side, this figure becomes the symbol of infinity, which is beyond measure. There is also a Mobius strip, the universal sign for recycling, which represents single-sided non-duality. Additional triangular geometry and color activate the flow of healing energy. You have pulled this card today because you are actively involved in a healing process. It is likely self-healing that you seek, but you may also be asking for healing for another. Energies move into your body from a divine source and through your hands to touch the place that needs attention. Use your intuition to help identify the weakness. It is often emotional healing that must take place to heal a physical wound. A wounded spirit is most comfortable in a failing body. Let me repeat that. A wounded spirit is most comfortable in a failing body. You need to get out of that. Your body's not failing. So you need to get out. You want to get rid of that woundedness. That's feeling alienated. Your healing capabilities will be catalyzed by your ability to connect with heart energy and to act with compassion. Use your intention to focus healing energy and move it to the place that will allow the body to act in accordance with its natural tendency toward good health. Once you stop alienating yourself, being in this duality, and understanding that, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to heal yourself. Accept the call to heal and renew yourself first, and then offer this gift to those who will seek your assistance. That is too funny. In the other video, I just said you got to heal yourself first before you can heal anybody else. So if you're trying to heal somebody else and you need some healing too, stop, not to be selfish, but, well, I am being selfish. Stop trying to heal them and heal yourself first. Once you're healed, then you can go back and heal them. You got to be all about you while you're healing. Wow. Interesting. All right, so let's do this last card. Your path to the future. If you do all of this, the final outcome will be Ka. I think that is spirit. Let me get it right, though. Let me see. Life force. I got it wrong. Life force. Your life force is going to be a bad. Yep. It's going to be good. This is a rainbow colored Taurus. The donut-shaped geometry of the tube torus represents the concept of spirit as life force. Well, I did say spirit. Okay, I was kind of right. All right, I'll keep it. Ka comes from the Merkaba. It is spirit. The water lilies, let me pull it up here while I'm reading. The water lilies, which are intended to symbolize our potential for enlightenment, surround and are contained within this rainbow-colored torus. It's pretty cool. Let this card signify your relationship to spirit and the life flow of the universe. Relax and follow your breath. Slowly allow yourself to enter this image. Use it as a device for meditation and a place for which to access the full spectrum of inner guidance. Notice how each of the colors has dimension and holds energetic vibration. Move within the shape and touch the water lilies inside. See its purity and the beauty of its form. Feel the colors moving around you as you sit with this perfect flower. Notice how the flowers spin and interact with one another. Accept into your being the wholeness that is embodied in the Ka and return to your life with the knowledge that there is order, beauty, and life force in everything. Wow. So the goal is to get out of this duality energy, go within and use this medicine wheel as a tool to help you get out of that feeling alienated. Once you do that, you will have healing. You'll be healing yourself, and it will be you'll be healing your life force, healing yourself, and it will be strengthening your life force. Pretty cool. All right. I'm going to end this here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm hoping that this message gave you some clarity on things you need to do within your life. You know, because these things, dealing with these issues are your inner child issues. Whatever is causing you to feel this duality, that's an inner child issue. You have to go within and find out what that is. Alrighty. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you soon. Peace.